Hello! Oh my goodness, and of course, because my Zoom froze, everything broke. So folks, just to give you an idea, I had to turn on my laptop today to get a file off of my laptop, and that has broken my stream rabs. So
Will's running
I had it
on
fixed beforehand, and then everything exploded. Why? Because
It is chaos.
the world hates me, apparently. So I'm going to quickly fix this whilst the world is hating me, and we will.
Wait, I'm playing Zolom today.
Yeah, the tech be wilding out because computers. You know what? I'm just saying, murder the universe.
Don't murder the universe.
No, I don't want to. Oh.
We do not legally condone murdering the universe.
Okay. So.
You of course mean in Roblox, since somebody ratted everybody out on the feds to doing these things in Minecraft.
Yeah, so like we had this fixed before stream, but my Streamlabs and my Zoom crashed. My Twitch decided to be like, hey, by the way, your Streamlabs isn't going to let you turn on your stream today, Will. And you know, we dealt with that. I'm going to quickly fix the map screen as well. Boop. Oh, the map screen is basically fixed. Just need to move Adenia. Thank you for the hero point, Rabble Rouser. I need a hero point in my life today.
Thanks, Mitchell.
Alrighty.
Oh man.
Everything has been fixed, and now I can talk. So hello my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Calling Chronicle. It's episode 15. We're down to Lucky, due to Lucky having some work tonight. But we will press on regardless. A couple announcements before we press on. Number one being, keep an eye out on our socials tomorrow. There may or may not be a ramen shop, depending on how dead to the world I am. I got my second COVID vaccine today, so we'll see what happens tomorrow for that. Number two, check out our other shows on the channel. Of course, there's the ramen shop tomorrow if we do that. Excuse me. And then there is on Sunday afternoon, we're going to be playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Sunday evening, I'm on another channel. I'll post that link in the Discord when we get there. On Monday night, we have Will and Matt's TCGs. That is only going to continue for another month because on August 30th, I am glad to announce that we are going to be doing our first Pathfinder adventure path. Our first Paizo written adventure path on the show, The Strength of Thousands. That's going to be GM'd by Matt. I'm going to get to play on that. And then it's going to be a big crossover event with another channel that will reveal more about that in the future. Then on Tuesdays, we have Law and Disorder, where you can watch me and Shai play games together. Specifically, on Tuesday, we're starting The Forest, a horror game. So I'm not really looking forward to it. On a sense of y'all seeing me scream like a little girl. But y'all will see me scream like a little girl. In the best way. Because I am very much bad at playing horror games. Then on Wednesday, we have the next episode of The League of Amazing Adventurers. Y'all know that show. Our party's going to continue to make their way, trying to free Magdia from the grasp of its construct captors. Then on Thursday, we're off, but on Friday, we have the next episode of the Calling Chronicle. That'll be episode 16, so make sure to come check that out. In other final bits of news, we're currently at 182 followers. We're 20-something followers away from our goal. When we hit 200 followers, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream.
Whoa, what up?
I'm going to do a 12-hour stream of the PF2 character creation because we have some new books, which means that I still need to build one of everything.
Oh my god.
Well, you can talk about your build for the upcoming AP that Matt is running as well.
Yes, I can, because I will be continuing my quest to have one of everything built in PF2. So, come and get ready for that. We are sitting at just over 100-something characters made. I'm going to also re-record on that day, some of the older builds that we have. And then those will go up on YouTube. We also have a YouTube channel. It's Tabletop Rolls on YouTube. Go subscribe, hang out with us. I post as I can post and as I remember to in the mornings when I wake up. We also have a TikTok and Twitter. Keep an eye on the TikTok. I'm going to probably make a TikTok after this stream quickly about a character build for Pathfinder 2e for a medic build, because why not? Then on other socials, we have Instagram. We'll post new artwork and some of our upcoming artwork for the show that Matt will be running the Strength of Thousands AP. I'll post artwork there, so make sure to follow us there. And lastly and mostly, we have a Discord. We have a fun little Discord where you come hang out with and talk to us after the show, post questions and Q&As, answer survey questions for the surveys Abby creates. You can join the Discord by following this link.
Yeah.
Thank you for sitting through our technical difficulties. Once again, I apologize. Streamlabs decided it didn't want to work for me.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we are now good to go. So I'm going to roll the intro and we'll get right into the game. Welcome back, my friends. Last time on the Calling Chronicle, our party boarded a ship headed down to Oblick, where there was a definite disparity between the first-class crew, the first-class customers, and the not first-class customers. However, our party, being the only people to participate in the raffle for someone to be upgraded to their cabin, gained a new friend. And I'm going to give a hypothetical point to anyone who can name that friend.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. God, motherfucking damn it.
Hypothetical GM approval point.
I've completely forgotten. I'm so upset. And I didn't write it down.
Well, then we will continue on and we'll reintroduce them when we get into the stream. But after meeting their newest friend, our party began to kind of run around the ship and participate in the many, many activities that were available to them. And yeah, those are the big ones that happened. So our party is back. They are resting. I apologize. I remembered. Here it is. I actually did notes.
Other than the level up stuff, my stuff is still set from 2 weeks ago. It's fair to assume there had been a long rest since then.
There has been a long rest. You guys just finished one. Zolan was being read to. Amelin
Yes.
was kind of chilling in the room as well with all of y'all. I was like, where did I put the session note? Oh, there they are. I wrote them down last week because I
Not me
couldn't.
literally pulling up last week's VOD to see if I could find it real quick.
But yeah.
Oops.
Everyone is level 4 now, so before we get into the game proper, I'm going to start off with some changes. So, let's start with Calder. What'd y'all get at level 4? What did you get for the level up?
It was a super easy level up for me. The only thing that this ranger class and subclass gets at level 4 is an ASI or a feat. So I picked up an extra point in Dex, bringing it to 20, and an extra point in Wisdom, bringing it up to 16.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right then. We'll jump down to you next, Rose. What did Adenia get at level 4?
Great. So first of all, we got our ability score improvement. So we upped that Constitution, so our health jumped a lovely 10 points total this level up. So we feel a little less squishy. And on top of that, I can now cast one more spell. I don't really have spell slots, but I have 5 card plays a day now.
Nice.
Nice.
And Zolam, what did you pick up at level 4?
Same as the ranger. Pretty much just the ASI. My lay on hands went up another 5, so now I have 20 points of lay on hands as well. But I brought my strength up to 20 and my charisma up to 16.
Nice. You know what? That's good to hear and good to see. That will definitely help out in the future. But yeah. So, y'all have been on a ship. On a cruise ship headed down towards Oblique. Adina, you've gotten, I believe we said 8 hours of your book done.
So far. Whilst sitting there reading. But the next morning will come, and as is customary, room service has brought food to your cabin for breakfast. Alright, so this is now where I forget what things are called, but the orange juice with vodka in it. Mimosas.
Screwdrivers for breakfast?
Yes, there are several screwdrivers on a platter. There's some
Are they brought by the Cookie Crisp dog? Because I feel like
no, they're just brought by a attendant, along with a number of basically chopped honeydews and melons. There's like a nice little fruit salad they have. They bring in a cart to your room that's like a live service griddle, and basically like they're making you fresh pancakes with like blueberries and things in them.
What soivas?
And yeah, they're just kind of, doing their thing. They make you your food as you request things. They have some sausage that they can throw on the griddle as well, keeping everything very separated, for vegetarian concerns.
I mean, Calder tucks in with her zeal. And just, zero table manners, probably burns her fingers a little bit.
They have brought several soft-boiled eggs for Zolam.
I mean, really, Zolam will have no discrimination on just throwing things down the gullet.
As you do so, the attendants will kind of look to each other. See, I told you, eggs would be a good choice.
God, now I want soft-boiled eggs. That's my favorite form of egg.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like a good with the fudgy center. Oof.
Yes, after a short, basically breakfast period, the day's activity log is put onto your table. They have a number of fun things going on, including a ocean fishing event.
Ooh.
They have going on the main deck just before lunch today. They also have a couple other fun events. There's a tarot reader here on the ship that's offering readings. Yeah, there's actual there's another tarot reader on the ship that's offering readings that's actually been paid to be there. There is a number of other smaller events, like a small seminar on basically the other amenities on the ship that you may not have seen yet, as well as a spot right after lunch that just says blood sport. Peasant blood sports.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
I was in and then I was out.
I mean, peasant blood sports.
I hate this.
Well, I don't have much to say about that just yet. But I am very much here for this fish and tourney.
I should like to confer with this fellow tarot reader.
How about you, Zolam?
So in on the blood sports, out when the word peasant got thrown in there. I'm not here to abuse poor people.
No, none of us are.
Yeah, no.
Nope, none of you are.
Not exactly much on fishing. Maybe a more direct route to it. So I guess I can just kind of, I don't know, I might just check around, just wander a bit.
Wander around the ship a bit? That's fair.
Yeah.
All
Kind
right.
of catch the vibe.
Well, the tarot reading is happening all day.
Okay, so no time rush.
Yeah, so no big time rush for that one. Oh, that's a deep cut Nickelodeon reference. And then the tour is happening just before lunch, so you guys have a couple of hours to do as you'd like on the ship before like any major events that you guys want. I'll remind you some of the amenities. There's several just all day, all you can eat buffets. There are a couple pools. There's some hot tubs for people soup.
You can't call it that.
That's what a hot tub is.
That's what Will calls hot tubs exclusively.
Yeah, they're vats of people soup.
It makes me very sad because I quite enjoy.
I also very much enjoy hot tubs until somebody calls it people soup.
Well, Zolom, do you want to go abuse the buffet? Might help cheer you up.
Well, certainly couldn't hurt.
Certainly couldn't hurt.
Certainly
Well,
couldn't hurt.
I think I will check out these man-made hot springs.
All right, we're gonna eat until we barf. See ya, Adina.
She ate a very like decent breakfast of like fruit, nuts, and cheese. So she's solid.
So did Calder, but that doesn't mean she's done.
I'm sure Calder could have eaten all the meat options too.
There are several buffets on the ship. There is a dessert buffet that exists. That's really nice. It just has a variety of desserts. There is a live grill, basically a 24-hour like grilling station they have going on, where you can get like steaks and chickens and other things. And then they also have a salad bar, which is basically it's a salad bar, but it's in a pool.
Wait, what? That
like,
sounds dope.
Yeah.
Why did you sound like Jason from The Good Place when you said that?
I don't know. Sometimes my inner Jason comes out.
So yeah, those are
little...
like those are the buffets that they have open 24 hours a day, and then like after certain meal times and things, they have like a tea buffet where there's several exotic teas available and stuff like that.
Zolom's not worried about tea.
I hate the ship, but also I want to go on this cruise.
It's some might say it's magical.
It is.
Oh dear, no. William.
So, for our buffet team, where do you guys want to go hit up? Where would y'all like to go? Amelin's going to stick with you, Rose.
Okay, perfect. We're already buds anyway, so.
Well, Zolom, what smells the best to you?
Not really. Weirdly enough, I think the dessert one, because I don't really want to sit around and just wait for tidbits as they cook them, and I'm not really interested in their waterlogged salad.
I'm also completely disinterested in their waterlogged salad, but I do gotta tell you, as someone who's got a visual on the meat buffet, they are not tidbits. Those are like the size of my head. That said, I think we're on the same page about the dessert buffet. They got these little chocolate looking things that I don't know, they're gooey looking though.
Currently feeling something that I can run through, so to speak.
Yes. All right, we are hitting up the desserts.
All right. Y'all hitting up the desserts. There is any dessert that y'all can imagine there. It is glorious. They have these like sea salt. They have these like chocolate balls that are covered in sugar. When you bite into them, there's caramel and sea salt inside. It's very decadent. But yeah, as y'all enjoy that buffet, let's jump down to Rose. Let's jump down to Adenia and Amelin. Yes, Miss Adenia. So they're putting on like this like very nice like getup. It's very much a scholarly outfit. I'm lucky I brought my school clothes with me, otherwise I would be very underdressed for this.
Oh, well, I mean, take a look at me. I'm not dressed like anything fancy.
Yes, but you paid for your ticket. I did not.
I did not pay for my ticket. My ticket was paid for by a very wealthy friend acquaintance.
Oh, that's an arrangement I can get behind.
So, remember, none of us belong here any more than you do. So,
yes, but
you're in good company.
You know, there's certain expectations, I suppose, that one must hold themselves to.
Of course. Actually, do you think I'm underdressed? I don't think I have.
I mean, I don't think it matters. Like, you're like, as far as they're concerned, you're just as rich as the rest of them.
I suppose that's true enough.
Yeah.
Well, shall we? Do you have any interest in this tarot reader?
I mean, I enjoy a good show of magic as much as the next person does.
Okay, so that's how you see it, right? As like a magic, like a trick?
Well, not as like a trick, but like, you know, when there's literally the ability for people to fire fireballs at each other, magical events like this are...
Divination, then. Yes. Okay, sorry, I've heard a lot of downplaying the... I think people are just afraid of the unknown and of the future. They don't want to know, because the second
there's a lot of people here there's a lot of people in my lands who do not... who put a little bit not enough thought into their futures. And they think that it will go well regardless. They think that their gold will carry them. A little bit of divination never hurt anyone. Well, unless, you know, they see a death, and then it becomes a question of, oh, is my death fated to happen, or can I change it? But that doesn't happen very often.
Not usually.
No.
Well then, shall we?
Yes, let's shall.
And she'll like hold out the arm.
He will kind of raise their arm and interlock it with you. Oh, one more thing. And they're going to take their ring off. And what they're going to do, they're going to wave their hand, and it's going to kind of like origami out into a flower. And they're going to put it onto your hair.
Oh. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, do not thank me. It is free advertising on such a lovely person. And kind of like awkwardly hook arms with you and start walking.
Just hold her chin like a little higher.
Yeah.
And then they'll head up.
Perfect.
This artificer got game.
So, are you heading to the diviner, to the tarot reader?
I think, yeah, tarot first, and then chillaxing in the hot tubs after.
Fair enough. Yeah, so the room that they've been set up in has been, like, very much overly decorated with, like, Twilight Ebb vibes.
Oh.
And it says the Starry Sky Reader is the title on the door for it.
Starry Sky Reader. Is that familiar to me at all? I feel like I would know the like divination crowd in the Half-Light ad.
Make me a history check.
That's a dirty 20.
So, with that dirty 20, yeah, the Starry Sky Reader, they were popular for a time in the Ebb, but they did something to go out of favor with the noble class. And basically they've become a traveling performer because of that. That you remember. You don't remember what they did to get out of favor, but you know that that's what happened.
Fascinating.
Yeah. The room itself is pretty barren. There's not that many people in there. However, basically sitting behind a table is a young man in there. I'd say just about early 30s. They're standing there in with this very illustrious looking set of robes on, a set of cards lined out onto the table, and several glass orbs just floating behind them. Yes, please come in, my friends. Welcome.
Are you the Starry Sky Reader?
I am. One who reads the stars and the future that they pertain to you. And they kind of wave their hand over the deck, and the deck shuffles itself together. Have you come for a reading this evening? Well, morning, but...
Indeed. I'm sure when you're looking at the stars for the future, though, it's easy to get confused.
It does. Time has lost all meaning for me, if I'm being honest.
And you're from the Half-Light Ebb.
I am. Born and raised. I was a noble for some time. But I decided
It's just like, not gonna comment.
I decided to go out and travel the world and use my virtues in other places.
A very wise decision on your part.
Thank you. Yourself, you look like definitely someone of note from there.
I don't know if I'm of any note, but I happen to do a little reading myself, and she'll like pull out her deck and do like a quick little sleight of hand card, like shuffle from one hand to the other.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna use one of those hero points on that. Nope, I'm gonna use no more hero points. Wait, that was my free one. Let me use one of the actual points.
If you want to.
That's better.
So
it's important that I impress this person.
You don't drop the cards, but you definitely have a rough fumble of a shuffle.
I don't drop the cards. Yeah.
They kind of chuckle for a moment, and it's like, well, if you would like, and they'll move their hands, and like the oars behind them will begin to spin and like move throughout the room, and they will produce light to create a illusionary replica of the night sky above your head.
I feel like this is my Gary Oak.
I'm happy to give you a read.
Yes, please.
And please, have a seat. And how about yourself, friend? It's like, no thank you, I'm more here for support, I suppose. Well then, just yourself, and a stool will kind of shoot out from underneath the table. It's a very nice padded stool. Have a seat. And they hold their hand for a moment. Ah, yes, Adenia. I didn't have to use a spell slot to go into your surface slots for that.
She'll take a seat.
All right. As you sit down, I would like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
19?
19's a success. As you sit down, it's interesting. There is almost like a probing feel into your head a bit. It's not
no
like,
need for that.
It's not like a noticeable like stabby probe. It's more like a scanning probe, like a to get an idea of who you are type of thing. And the constellations above you, they change to basically the night sky when you would have been born. Looks like it's more for an effect than anything else.
Gotcha.
Yes. Apologize. I have a fair amount of flair to this that I have added to it, as you can see.
I see that. You're certainly very flashy.
So.
I'm sure customers appreciate that.
They will put out the deck. I always allow the person I'm reading to draw the first card.
Very well. So I know if I'm drawing from my deck here, it does not have all the cards available in it.
Yes, I'm just going to ask you, are you going to draw a card, or are you going to try to do something?
Oh no, she's definitely going to let fate. Like, she's not going to influence it.
Right, then.
She will keep an eye out to see if he's influencing things, because of all the magic and tricks and mind probes and stuff he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna like keep a careful like watch and like magical sense about her.
Fair enough.
To see if this is like authentic.
Make me a perception check.
Can I do investigation?
Yep.
Or is it
investigation works too?
21.
21. No, it appears as though at this point he is being legit. Like, the cards have been placed, they have been properly shuffled, and whatever you draw will be what should be your fortune.
Very well.
And yeah, so do you draw a card?
I do.
The first card you draw is the reversed Hierophant.
All right.
As you do so, they will place it down, and you put it down there. Say, yes, the reversed Hierophant. A change in thought process may come to you soon. The way that you have done things in the past may not necessarily work for you much longer. It may be time for a new approach. Allow me. They're going to draw the next card. They place it down. It is the Upright Chariot.
Right.
This shows a certain amount of control and a strong sense of will. Your future, though malleable, is very much in your own hands and will continue to be so. At least in the present. However, in the distant future, I'll allow you to draw that final card.
Very well. And she'll draw.
And it will be the Reversed Hermit. However, time may not be so kind to you. You may lose your way, and you may become isolated. Hopefully, you find friends along the way who can pull you back to the path that you seek for yourself.
I see. Amelin, are you sure you wouldn't like a reading as well?
If you'd like me to, I can. If you're curious, I'll gladly sit down. So Amelin will kind of stand by you. Once you stand up from the stool, they will sit down. This reader will reshuffle the cards, and once again, make me an investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that's enough.
I can do everything but shuffle tonight. Holy shit.
They continue to be legit. And yeah, they begin. Amelin draws the first card, and it is the Upright World. So this means that in your past, you have taken steps to reach fulfillment, completion of goals, harmony of oneself with one's ambitions. They then will pull the second card for them, and that has brought you to the sun, the upright sun. You've been successful in your obtaining so far. You've met those goals, you're reaching them, and you may surpass them, though, and they will pull a final card, it's the Reversed Tempest. As you reach your goals, something within them or within yourself may change. The Reversed Tempest means a lack of balance, extremes, excess, so perhaps something may push your path in a new direction, or in a direction you did not expect it to be. Thank you. Kind of like nods. The cards get reshuffled. I'm happy to be of service. I'm even happier if you see it fitting to tip. And one of the orbs will fall down. And
I was going to ask if there was a... I'll drop Let's just get me to an even number here. I'll drop 6 gold in.
No, you are truly virtuous. Thank you. Armelin just like drops in a gold piece.
Oh, buddy. I'll slip him one.
Oh, thank you. Puts it back in their pocket. Well, if hope you are satisfied, please feel free to sit around in the lounge here if you wish. May provoke images of home for you.
Actually, I think we're going to go enjoy the spa services, but this has been very enlightening. It's actually very nice to meet you. I heard a bit about you, of course, you know, being another reader from the same place, but
it has been
may
nice.
I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
What did you read that caused you to have to depart?
It was less what I read and more the mask I wore while in the ebb.
Ah. Part of the masquerade, then?
For a short time, I held one of the ivory mask.
What happened for you to lose it?
Upstarts. People who believed I was being too kind to the outposts.
Are you serious?
There was a fair amount of sentiment that the ebb is the only thing that matters if you are on the council, and I did not believe that while I was there.
I'm from one of the outposts, and things were not good there.
That does not surprise me.
It has been my desire to join the masquerade myself to try to make a difference, but you tried that and failed already?
I tried that for a short time. I will say this. The masquerade may not hold as much power as you think they do. There may be other stars that can lead our home. They will kind of like smile at you, say, "Oh, I forgot. A little parting gift." And they walk up and they basically hand each of you, Amelin, and yourself, Adenia, basically a blank card.
Okay.
May your future be something that you can create for yourself.
Thank you. Do you have another name you go by?
Nardathon.
Nardathon. Well, thank you for your time and your words.
Best of luck to you if your goals once aligned with what mine are.
We still
Masquerade
do,
may not
though I
be
may have to find another path there.
Yeah. Another group of nobles kind of like walks in. It's like, "Oh, I'm so excited to have my future read, dear." "Ah, yes, dear, I'm so excited." And they begin puttering towards the table.
And with that, we'll go join the People's Soup.
Yes. So yes, there are several hot tubs. There is one that is people soup, but that is filled with peasants. I'm just kidding.
Aren't allowed in the hot tubs.
But yeah, there's actually like a full spa service
Love you,
available besides the hot tubs. Basically, there's like the hot tub. There's like a bit of a rotation they go through. Like when you approach one of the attendants, it's like, "Ah, yes, welcome to our relaxation services. Here you go. You may begin with a nice soak in one of our heated tubs." They point towards a hot tub. Each person will have their own, or each group. And then from there, we have several spa stations for you. And they point, basically, you go to like a chair where you get like a mani and a pedi. And then they put you onto a table where you get like a hot stone massage and then a deep tissue massage. And then you finish things off with a nice vegetable smoothie cleanse type of thing.
Sounds perfect for TBH.
Yeah, you guys begin the morning, and it is restful. And now we're going to jump to our buffet team.
Buffet team.
Whilst cleaning out the dessert buffet, a couple of things. Number one, it's like a Vegas buffet. Like, there is extravagant amounts of food, and it is all decadent.
I'm imagining like one of those pull-apart breads, but Zolan doesn't pull it apart. He just shovels the whole thing down.
Yep. It's after a short time that basically, it's like 11 a.m. at this point for y'all. And one of the attendants kind of like is walking around saying, "Oh yes, people, we have an unexpected event. We have an excess of fish this trip. So we are having a bit of a surprise event, a train of sushi." That can be found within one of the restaurants here. So please feel free to go there and enjoy yourselves. And they kind of like walk off.
Oh, that sounds real good. But when does the fish and tourney start?
It's 1 p.m.
So we got a couple hours.
You have a couple
We got
hours.
time.
Yeah.
I will follow the nice gentleman to go eat some fish and rice.
As you're brought down to that room, there's basically a sign that says, "This event sponsored by Deep Blue."
Player knowledge versus character knowledge. Coulter goes, "Oh hey, I know them." It goes right in.
Yeah, so they're having a sushi train eating contest here. Whoever can eat the most fish will win a prize of sorts. It is a platinum card for the cruise ship company's gift shop. The platinum card gives you up to 1,000 gold pieces in credit. Basically at the cruise ship store.
Solom, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Huh. I suppose one could think we technically have 2 chances.
Well, Godspeed, my good man. Can I, like, do some, I don't know, like, calisthenics? Try and help the food settle, limber up a little bit?
You certainly can. Zolam, are you going to be participating in this as well?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, the sushi train begins. And basically, it's... Have you guys ever seen, like, the original Pokemon Stadium game with the Lickitungs? Where, like, the Lickitungs shoot their tongue out and, like, the way you win is by stacking all the plates. You're trying to avoid the wasabi.
Yes.
It's very much like that. So... the first thing I would like you all to do is I would like you to make me a sleight of hand or perception check to begin grabbing portions that are slightly smaller, or perhaps portions that are more edible to yourselves, to see how effectively you begin grabbing your sushi from the sushi train.
Oh, that shouldn't have been an advantage. I'm sorry.
So do I do the +1 normal or the -1 with advantage?
Well, you can also do sleight of hand.
No. Sleight of hand is +1, regular roll.
Ooh.
Perception is -1, but at advantage.
Well, I rolled a 6, so...
We're gonna get the -1 because it's funnier. 14.
Well, 8.
What's up?
How do you have perception?
Sentinel shield.
Fair enough. Yeah, 14. So
The
yeah.
Sentinel shield.
Calder, you're having issues. Like, you're taking a look, and, like, there's a whole lot of tuna on there for you, and you're like, that tuna. And you're going for the tuna rolls, very filling. Zolam, you managed to, basically using, like, your blind sense. You're able to distinguish the portion sizes a lot more clearly than what Calder is. So you're able to take smaller portion ones, and you're able to basically clean plates quicker. Yeah, you begin stacking them up. There are a couple of people here. There's like one very, very thin looking nobleman who is just like pigging out. They're like boom, 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 and they're just like knocking stuff back. So they're keeping up pace with all of you, but everyone else seems to be moving at like a decent pace. Alright, so as you continue to eat, I need Constitution saving throws. As you're eating a lot of food.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Ooh.
You know what? I'm going to hero point that.
Yes, hero point the sushi.
And got worse. And got worse.
Alright,
That's how
so
it goes.
Calder, with the 17, you're able to just pound them back. Like the sushi train begins speeding up some, and like you're having to keep up with the plates that are being put in front of you. Calder, you're able to keep on eating. Also, to give people context, Fun Mountain is a water park in our town in Winnipeg.
Oh.
That is the sketchiest place in the universe. It's like the king of sketchy water parks. And then for you, Zolam, it's just coming so quick. Like at one point, you kind of just like put your mouth in front of it and are being like the sushi's being flung into it, but it's just filling you up, Zolam.
Eating the fish isn't unusual for Zolam from where he was, but not usually after a whole morning of desserts. That wasn't as common where he's from.
And like pancakes and fruits.
I will say that, Zolam, I will need you to make me one more Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Oh,
We're
no.
just going to keep counting it down.
All right, Zolam. One of those fish might be a little bit alive. You're not feeling great.
Oh.
Well, this is fantastic. I'm about to ruin everybody's appetite.
Alrighty. Give me 1 sec, Zolam. I need to look up something quickly.
Oh no.
Alright, so that's them. But yeah, you're continuing to eat Calder pretty effectively.
Mm-hmm.
I need one more con save from you.
All right, baby. All right.
Zolam, there's
roll 20,
something
roll
going
20,
on in
baby.
your body. You're not feeling great.
Well, I'm saved.
Oh, that was a 13.
Oh, no, not for you, Calder. Zolam's 21 is what I needed. So Zolam, you're
sorry.
good. You're not feeling great. You're feeling like you shouldn't eat anymore. Like you're feeling full
But
up,
I'm gonna.
but you're not feeling like sick. All right, so yeah, you guys continue eating, but now things are getting a little bit more sparse. People are kind of like pushing each other over and stuff for these plates of sushi. Some of the noble people have just like fallen backwards on their guts and are just like passed out on the ground. Some of them are like spitting out literal fire from like sauces and wasabis. I would like you two to make me athletics checks.
Athletics.
Okay.
Athletics. People are shoving you at the buffet.
Perhaps an acrobatics to dodge them?
Sure, I'll let you make an acrobatics to dodge people at this sushi train.
Bless your heart, William.
However, that's not enough. You kind of get
I'm
pushed
gonna
out.
use a hero point! There we go.
Alright, so yeah, the two of you manage to like keep your places at the sushi train as more nobles fall down. There's now just 3 of you, but now the trays coming out are like full California rolls.
Fuck.
So I need another con save from y'all.
Constitution
20.
saving throw.
Oh, Calder.
I'm using another hero point! There we go.
Calder, unfortunately, it's not quite enough for this higher DC.
No.
You're getting real full up. Can you make me one more con save, please? It's like something's not feeling good in your stomach.
Oh.
14. Alright, a 14 is a failure. Yeah, Calder, you're feeling sick.
I keep going anyway. God damn it.
Oh boy, buddy. Bestie.
We're doing so much self-destruction for what could turn out to be like 1,000 tickets at a Jungle Rapids. Like,
oh yeah, no, 100%. Me as a player know that this gift card is gonna be absolute fucking bullshit. That's not gonna stop me.
It's basically 1,000 tickets at a Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Will.
All right, so if you're going to keep eating, Calder, I need one more con save at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Bestie.
roll those double 20s.
Oh, double 20, double 20, double 20.
Double 10s?
Unfortunately, Calder,
Yeah.
you can't quite force any more food down. Like, you just fall boom, over. But Zolam, it's now just you and the noble, end to end, to the point where now the sushi train is being changed. They're rechanging the configuration. You're having a short time to basically rest as they're changing the configuration, and they basically made it so like there's one central feeding thing, and then it sends a plate to each of you one at a time, and it's basically whoever can last the longest. Now this is now a game of endurance. So I need one last con save from you to see just how long Zolam can last. Would you like to use a hero point on that?
A 15?
15's unfortunately not enough for this.
Or, yeah. Of course I know when it seems like that's what
One
I always
more.
do.
One more. We get it.
One more. We
can
have a
do
bunch.
this.
We have a bunch.
Fuck!
That's how it was going to go.
Unfortunately, it's just not in the cards. And you swear that your portions that you're getting are slightly bigger than this nobleman's.
I mean, probably. I
Rigged.
probably have enough food in me to equal this nobleman already. Like,
Yes.
for the day.
You definitely do. But yeah, y'all have a very nice... You guys have a very nice meal from that. Calder, you very much gorged yourself.
I'm
Yeah.
like fully just on the floor. Like, gut hanging out of the shirt.
Oh, that's a mood.
I need to sleep.
sneaking errant pieces of fish to little baby over here.
I need to sleep.
Fair enough. But yeah, it's at that moment that lunch is coming past, and it's almost 1 p.m. at that point. So if you want to go fishing, Calder, now's the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna haul. Just in case I haven't had enough fish yet, I'm gonna haul my sorry ass over to the side of the boat.
Yeah, and it's a nice little
Sure.
ocean fishing thing. Like there's a couple like older nobles who are kind of sitting there just fishing, chatting with each other, smoking very large cigars. It's not really a tour, more of like just a, hey, you can fish here from this time to this time. They're not using peasants as bait, so there's that.
Wow, thank you for reassuring me that something I wasn't worried was happening wasn't happening. Thank you for
but
that.
Otherwise, the rest of that first day is pretty par for the course. Like, there's just the general ship amenities. So, unless you guys have anything else you'd like to do on that day.
I'll spend whatever more time I have reading.
Yeah, I'll let you get another 8 hours to read.
Did I catch anything?
Yeah, you catch some small fish. There's not really much that's very large here.
Are you like tired of fish yet? You just had all that sushi.
No.
Okay.
Not.
But yeah, you guys get another night on the ship. You're getting rested, although Calder, you're not really feeling all that great. Specifically, Calder, the next morning, you are going to have your maximum hit points reduced by 16.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh.
What is your normal max?
32!
Oh. Oh, McKenna. Oh.
You rolled 16 on 36. Oh jeez.
Look at those 3d6.
Well, I'd like to lodge a complaint.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 16, and yeah, the second day you are feeling bad. you're feeling
let's
like...
not pick any fights.
Yeah, maybe we can get out of this
You're feeling
without running into any
overgorged.
force.
Adenia.
What did you
really
do to
bad.
yourself?
I ate a lot of food. But Zolam ate even more, and he's fine.
Well, he's also, a Naga. So...
And what? I'm a animal person.
Uh-huh. You're not a... How long are you, Zolam?
Just shy of 20 feet.
Yeah, you're not a 20-foot snake man, so...
No, it's not fair.
Perhaps today we can take you to the spa and we'll have you with a green cleansing juice.
Some might say Calder's anaconda don't.
Calder hears green juice and just kind of like...
Oh, Art, I'm
Or
sorry
maybe
to
you
ask
just
this.
take it easy.
Amelon's kind of looking. Are any of you perhaps trained in medicine? Maybe take a look over your friend?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Would my trading 5 points of lay on hands work for this?
What does
Like
it
it
do
does-
exactly?
Poisons and diseases.
Yes, it would. It would
It
help
would
out.
target one disease or neutralize one poison. Okay, so yeah, I'll spend
This is food
5.
poisoning? Is that why this counts?
Oh no, it's a disease.
Oh.
I'll spend 5 lay on. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
that's-
reach over, to Art, and then 5 points of the lay on hands to.
Okay. So question: when it targets a disease, how does that work?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have to make a roll or anything, or is the disease just cured?
It's just
It
gone.
just says your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power, and it says, let me get back down to it. Alternatively, you can expend 5 points from your pool to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison.
All right. So Calder, as Zolan puts their hand on you, you feel something coming up.
I make a mad dash to the side of the boat.
As you're trying to get
sprint.
there, jumping out of Calder, basically jumping out of Calder's mouth, and I'm going to put us onto the map one now.
No.
Just for a
Oh,
minute.
no.
So that
Buddy.
people can see what it is a small creature, a very tiny version of this.
What is that?
Is that Envy from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Nope. And as it jumps out, it appears to die once it has left it. It appears this very young one dies when it leaves its host. So,
What?
would anyone like to make me a... would anyone like to make me checks to try to identify this creature?
I will make an investigation.
Survival?
Did nature?
Oh,
It
nature.
would be
I
a
have
nature
plus
or
to
arcana.
nature.
Oh, I'm terrible at both of those, but I will give it a shot.
Natural 1.
Yeah,
I'm good at both of those.
aberrations are arcana, yes, I believe so.
Oh, 18.
An 18.
Can I make both?
Yeah,
Can I make
that
one
would make
arcana
sense.
and one nature check?
I also got an 18, like a flat 18 on the die face for nature.
Yes, and then your favorite enemies were aberrations, yes? Or
No, my favorite
monstrosities?
enemies were monstrosities.
Okay, well, this is an aberration. Calder and Adenia can recognize this as a sladpole.
Oh no! I know what those do! Calder doesn't, but I do. Oh no!
Once it's kind of mentioned what it is, someone just kind of real quick, just in case, throws a 5 points into himself, Justin.
Like Zola, you actually succeeded the check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like, once it said like what it is, and it's just kind of like just a nice little like. Let me make sure.
So Calder, your hit point
Um,
maximum will go up tomorrow.
Gotcha. Well, that's all good and well. Calder doesn't know jack shit about her hit point maximum because she is just screaming. Just as loudly as possible with as many profanities, just weaves like a
Profanities.
tapestry of verbal profanity that will hang above this boat for the rest of the trip. Ideally with the intention of getting someone who works here over here immediately.
Well, yes, there's a knock at your door with the string and profanity. After about 5 minutes, probably, of you screaming like that. Ma'am, I apologize. Would you mind...
A slab pole!
Would you mind quieting down? There's a number of guests. There's a number of guests on the ship who are ill.
I pick the slab pole up, hold it in front of his face, and said, "You gave this to me to eat!" And like wave it in his face.
This poor man just turns pale and thumps.
He falls over.
Yeah, he just straight up passes out. He's like, oh.
I just found out what they do. Like Alien.
Yeah.
They turn you into a slad, right? Am I correct?
They reproduce and bust out of your chest like an alien.
And then they grow into a slad.
Okay, fair enough. I am dangling this thing in front of... If this guy passes out, I'm going to continue screaming profanities and march to the next person who I think might help me.
As you're marching into the hallways, you can notice that a number of people have fallen ill.
Who was in charge of food preparation?
I can only do it for a couple people, but I could maybe help a couple of these people.
That's not going to be...
It's not going to be enough, but it'll mean something to those two.
Enough, no. Yeah, I mean, if there's one less person who has to deal with that inside them.
None of us, none of the people that we know.
Well, I ate vegetarian, so I don't think I have anything to worry about from here.
What about, was it Amelin? Is that his name?
He didn't partake, I don't believe.
No, I just had the regular meals.
Calder's going to use thaumaturgy to make her voice even louder.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And she's just gonna say, if any of y'all ate the motherfucking fish, throw up right now.
I'm just going to add a text.
Your life depends on it.
Oh, God.
She's still holding the damn thing and shaking it around.
Calder's gone full Karen.
In fairness, someone tried to murder her. So I feel like this is not a matter of someone got my order wrong or forgot my side of ranch dressing. This is someone tried to commit mass homicide. Like,
I'm sorry, mass what?
Homicide?
Okay, I heard homicide. I'm just like, no, it's
I was like, is this gonna be a CBT all over again?
Yeah. So
I was over here trying to say, it's like, what can possibly pull as a pun from that?
No, it was just me not hearing correctly. One of the many clones will kind of approach you. They'll begin to sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. What's going on? Something is wrong with your. Yes, you're waving a disgusting fish creature in front of my face. I understand that.
This was in the fucking food that you gave me to eat, motherfucker. Do you know what this is? This could have killed me.
You have an allergy to fish? If so, why did you partake?
It's a slad pole.
These little fuckers are parasites that burrow into your stomach and reproduce there until they grow so big that they eat themselves straight out of you.
One of you can make me a persuasion check.
Can we both do it?
Wow, why? No, I'm gonna roll it again since I have Zolan and I are tied.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it again.
There we go.
Yeah, so between the three of you kind of talking to this mess, they begin to believe it's thank you for letting us know. I'm going to begin taking steps about this now.
I would also go find the chef who prepared that food and find out what the fuck happened.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I'll go find the chef. I'll go find out where he is. What's his name?
That would be the head. That would be our head fish chef.
Yeah, I need a name. I need a physical description.
I don't really partake with working people, but I can have one of myself walk you there. That should be fine. You've discovered this. One moment. And he kind of like whispers into their lapel pin, and over like a thermaturgy incom, you basically hear everyone, please remain in your halls while ship doctors come and prepare a nice surprise, a spa treatment for you. Basically, they're quarantining everyone until they can have this problem solved. So, you guys want to go talk to the chef?
Well,
Balder's going full Karen.
Well, I don't know about talk, but we'll see.
Amelin will join you all. And yeah, you guys are led through the ship's galley, down into like a staff area, into a large kitchen. There are a number of like young chefs working with one older chef kind of like standing above them. They're screaming vitriol at the young chefs as they're like working too slow and such. Hurry up! We need that full cabin 8.
Hey!
Boom, boom, boom.
You leave that nice young man alone. I need to talk to you and whoever allowed this to get into the sushi.
Yes, if you could, head chef, please come with us, and they'll lead you to some sort of meeting room. All right. So I'll leave you all to it if you can. I'll just be... And they walk to the edge, and basically you notice them kind of like bring their head down, and it's like they almost like leave their body.
Ew.
Yes, they're transferring their conscience between the clones. And then they bring back up, it's more of a blank stare. It's like a always watching type of thing.
Always watching.
It's like a hive mind, I guess would be the best way to put it. Which, sorry, side note with Rose's impression of Roz there. If you haven't watched the Monsters, Inc. series on Disney Plus yet, watch it. It's
cute.
It's very cute and funny. The new Roz is very nice.
Aww.
Yes, I'm sorry. What was wrong? It's not often
I started throwing cans of deep blue tuna at him.
Oh, what? Why do you have so many cans of this?
I've got 15, and I'm gonna start chucking them.
Yeah, as you're chucking them, like, every now and then one or two of them will open. Just from, the amount of force. And it's just, like, deep blue tuna. If you're throwing all 15, you'll find 3 of them that have, like, those little small flagpoles in them.
I was gonna feed this to... You know what? It doesn't matter. I am in charge of a very important individual that I care a lot about, and I was gonna feed them this food. It would have killed them. You nearly killed me with this, and also probably dozens of other people on this ship.
On the side,
how do you fuck up that badly?
On a side note, you did feed some of those to the Dryad too. Anyway.
I know. I'm putting it out of my mind. I'm not thinking about it.
A slyad, if you will.
Oh, no, I will not. But thank you for offering.
Balder will never eat fish again.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I'm sorry. I cook with our supply. We're supplied by that company. We pay them for fish.
Do you not check the fucking fish?
We
do your goddamn due diligence.
They walk you over to like a freezer, and they basically show that like all the stuff is pre-prepared and just magically reheated.
So then how did it get in there?
It would have to be either someone on the ship placing things or a supply. If they're in your cans that you carried with you, how do I know you didn't infect the ship?
Because those cans were sealed? Fuck. I didn't think about that. Those cans were sealed.
They were sealed. So then it would have to be from the supply.
And, sorry, who's the supplier?
Deep Blue.
Deep Blue.
They're a fishing company. They are a fishing company based out of Volusia.
So then maybe Volusia is having a slad problem?
I mean, I don't know what a slad is. Like, I know what a salad is. I don't know what a salad is.
Oh, Oh, he doesn't know what slads are. Oh, the poor bitch. Well, this is a slad pole. This is a little baby.
They turn into big frog people.
It gets inside of you, and then it reproduces, and then they burst out of your chest and kill you from the inside out. That's what you fed me, and also dozens of other people on this boat.
Influential people, I might add, who will not be pleased to find out that this is what they've been eating.
There's a look of dread on this man's face. It's like, no, we don't feed... We feed a fair amount of, like, the fine seafood to the first-class passengers.
Right, like the noble who won the eating contest yesterday. I'm sure he ate lots of this fish.
Yes, but what worries me is, and they will walk to another storage room with you all, and they will open it up, and it's just filled with the cans of that tuna.
Oh, you rat bastard. This is what you're feeding the people below deck, ain't
This is
ya?
what we feed people below deck.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I go with a menu that I'm given. I cook what I'm told to cook by the company. I am not trying to turn people into salads.
I'm not saying you're trying to turn people into slads. I'm saying you're a bad head chef. You're bad at your job, and I don't like you.
Here, I'll make you feel better. Takes 2 pieces of bread, puts on the other side. I'm an idiot sandwich.
You are an idiot sandwich. Go fuck yourself, and I walk out.
What's the likelihood that there are more people ill below deck that nobody's paying attention to?
Probably a lot.
Pretty high, and we've had these people for a few days.
All right, I need to talk to the guy in charge, not one of his goddamn motherfucking clones.
Is there a cleric on board?
No, there's no clerics on board. We are capitalists, not holy people.
Even in the passengers.
You say that like those two things are mutually exclusive. I know plenty of holy people that are capitalists.
Right?
But no, we don't have a cleric on board the ship as far as I know. One moment. Sir? And the clone kind of like bows down. Yes! You rang.
You got a problem.
Yes, we have quarantined the passengers in their cabins.
Yeah, but what are you actually doing to fix them?
We have medical staff going around providing medical aid and advice. Yes, we've begun a sweep of the ship to find the people who are ill.
And you're doing it below deck, too?
We didn't see a point to yet.
To the passengers below deck.
Is there a reason to?
Yes. Because
Alright,
y'all been feeding them those shitty cans of tuna.
So
Do you know, are those creatures poisonous?
They're a disease, not a poison.
They're a disease, but would they then be detected by detect poisons and disease?
They would be.
All right, I'm gonna draw some cards here.
What's the range on that?
Within 30 feet of me. So if I just walk through, I can immediately pull out any cans that are diseased and at least help prevent
Future infection?
future stuff. Yeah. Would you mind clearing my hand?
Oh, sure thing. My bad.
That's all right.
Recall all. Shuffle. There you go.
All right, we'll draw my first one because I can put that one back if it's not what I want.
But yes, the lower decks are currently now going to start being swept as well because of your mention of it to them.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about this.
No, they didn't know. It's their supplier. It's not like they're turning people into slads maliciously.
No, but they could have checked.
Also, I'd like you to make me an insight check, Calder.
Ooh,
Just to see
boy.
Calder's general memory of things. There was a lot of cans in Garen's Cross, too.
Yeah. I ain't got a single way to send them a message about it, though.
Zolan, can you detect poisons and diseases?
Uh,
I think that's a paladin spell.
Not today.
Not today.
Well, you still have one more day at sea after today.
I'm looking to make sure. I think it is a paladin spell, but I don't.
When we reach Oblik, we can have a team of clerics run through the ship.
Is there anywhere we could stop along the way? I mean, I'm sure you're not itching to add
There's
time
no
to the
coastal
to the
towns on the route we're going, other than Oblik.
Oh, I can maybe get a message out, and she places her finger on her ring of sending.
Okay. Who would you like to send a message to?
I mean, we are presently, let's see, we left from Garen's Cross and we're headed towards Volusia.
Yes, you are presently, if you guys are on the map, screen, you'll be able to see this better. You are presently here, and basically today you will make it to here, and then tomorrow morning you'll make it to Oblik.
Okay. I'm like, we're not super duper far from the Half-Light Ebb, but it's probably more than a few. Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking she wouldn't know anybody on the shore where we're going, and I think does it have to be somebody I'm familiar with for sending?
Well, I think for sending, we need to send something back to Garen's Cross, because there was a shit ton of those cans that were being sold, especially in the Cliffside district.
That's true.
If we shot one to maybe like Badram or Vallejo.
Yeah, I can send a message to Badram for sure. So let's see. I can send 25 words or less. This is that part where we just
count the words.
Yup.
But yes, the ship has now gone into full lockdown. There are people sweeping the noble quarters and such.
You said the name of the brand is Bluefin?
Deep Blue.
Deep Blue.
Deep Blue.
Yes. Bluefin's a real brand, and I'm sure they do not have parasites inside of their fish.
Well, Bluefin is a type of tuna. Like, I don't know if it's actually... Is it a brand, too?
I think there's also a brand called Bluefin, because I'm pretty sure there was a whale person in Sausage Party that was named Bluefin.
Oh, it would be weird to me anyway, it would be weird to, like... Because that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a name of a certain type of tuna.
Calder just mutters to herself about how she has only eaten harpies of the sea from now on.
Fair enough. But yeah, so the remainder of that day, a lot of it is spent discovering how many people are infected on the ship. So out of the approximately 300 passengers, there are 15 that are infected.
Poor things.
Many deep blue tuna cans contaminated with slab holes stop people from eating them. Thanks.
Does count as a word?
You get a response a short time after. Have run across settlers in town with them. We'll let the guard know.
Right.
Supplier left town a while ago, from what I understand.
If I see that gnome, I'm gonna punt him straight off cliff's edge.
So now, if I was evil, this is where I send you the sending, being like, from.
It's a bracelet of sending.
This is where I give you a sending from everyone's favorite satyr, and say,
No!
This really nice gnome offered me a bunch of free tuna. Yay!
Oh, what's Hades?
I'm about to dig right in.
Yep.
No time to stop me.
But no, I'm not that evil, or am I?
Yes.
Y'all get that done. The ship has been put onto lockdown for the rest of the day. Food is brought to the people's rooms. of the 15 people who are infected, I'll say 12 of them are non-first class customers, and the 4 of them are nobles.
Or like, I mean, I'm trying to narrow down what my criteria should be.
I've got like a real long shot of an idea here.
How many? Do any of these people got families?
Well, so I have a magical bath bomb, and we have people soup, as it were. So I don't know if it seems like it would be something that would be healing or soothing if it's in a bath bomb. Like, that's just where my brain goes.
Do we know what the magical bath bomb is?
We don't know. That's why it's a long shot. But like, it could be something that would help cure them.
Couldn't it also be something? Well, no, I don't know if you'd call it a bath bomb if you literally mean like.
It's bath salts. So I think they were actually bath salts. I cheekily called them a bath bomb.
Hey, Merlin, I don't suppose you know like an identify spell or nothing?
Oh, I do sometimes actually. Hold on. Did I draw that card? Identify as the High Priestess. Do I have the High Priestess? I do. I cast Identify on the bath bomb.
So the bath salts, if you put them into a body of water, will act as a cure disease or restoration spell.
Cure disease? Okay, great. For how long?
Basically, once you put them into the bath, anyone in the water that is being used for it, up to X amount of gallons, basically one of the hot tubs full, will be cured. Okay.
Calder, I need you to do that thing where you talk real loud again, and anybody who is affected.
You have the head of the staff of the ship standing there.
That's okay, fine.
And so just be clear, if we get all like 16 or so people into this hot tub at the same time with the salt,
and drop the bath salt, it should cure all of them.
It should cure all of them.
To make them fit easier, I can manually cure 2 people to reduce how many people need to fit into this hot tub.
Fair enough.
Okay, great. We have a plan. So, here's the plan. I need you to get everybody who's affected. Our friend Zolan will take care of 2 of them himself, and then I have this magical cure-all. So if we can just get all of them into one of the hot tubs, I can dump this in, and it should cure this problem, at least on the boat.
I grabbed the staff guy and I said, "My good man," what she said.
Get to work.
So now there's a part of me that's now imagining this. So yeah, the staff are hurriedly grabbing the infected and bringing them up onto the main deck and basically seating them in this hot tub.
Note for those at home: don't do this with sick people.
Please don't shove all the sick people in a tub together.
2 of them will be cured by Zolam. That's fine. But Rose, Adini, are you going to then, once everyone's in the hot tub, pour the bath salts in?
I am.
All right. As you do so, you will pour the bath salts in, and the curing spell will be cast. The disease will be cured. However, some of these have matured enough to be combative. So, as they come bursting out of esophagi and onto the deck of the ship and begun charging towards the party and the rest of the people, that is where we will end tonight's session.
Yeah.
As you guys are about to fight a number of sladpoles.
That doesn't sound awful.
It's fine. They're only like, yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. You'll be fine.
If they're not inside you, I don't think they're gonna cause as much harm. They're not quivers.
No. But yeah, so
You son of a bitch.
as we say thank you all so much for coming down tonight. I apologize for the technical difficulties at the start of our stream.
Not your fault.
But otherwise, thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our many other shows. Join us again next week to see the exciting conclusion of our little bit of our pleasure cruise turned, well, not pleasure cruise, I suppose. We are going to go and say hi to Marshy. Because Marshy's running a game and Marshy's a good person. But thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our shows. Follow us on all of our socials. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye, guys!